This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to East Lansing and the home of the Michigan State Spartans. Spartan Stadium, a.k.a. the Woodshed. As we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Spartans will kick this away to get us going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Trojans offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. First play, taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Well, they don't block the defense. And who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Michigan State Spartans offense out there for their first possession. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these 2 wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these 2 to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
And now the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll run the option. It's past the 35. Gets into space at the 50. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Took a look just to confirm it. It looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play. The all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Fox. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down. And now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
Second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's battle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Smarty.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Fox. Caught by the receiver.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Second down after that completion. Handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop and hold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Bringing pressure. Pulls it in. It's Glenn. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Throws to the tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Fighting off the defender. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Fox. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. See if they can get it going this time. He's got room to run. Now here he goes. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Battle.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. To the air. It's Fox. It's a quick grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
And he'll drop back here on third down. What a catch! Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Fowler. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Play fake, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. A short connection to the tight end here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. That completion sets up a second down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play. We'll take a timeout. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Scanning the field. It's Fox. Makes a quick catch. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, USC.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that, maybe all season.
They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Battle. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's Carr. It's Glenn. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, you get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And a timeout is called in fourth stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
No, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to...
He's looking deep here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's another deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Bringing it out, it's Battle. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him on the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Down the middle, it's Battle. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Toss play. Back heads to his right. First down and more. He's still running. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Crosses the 10-yard line. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And it's just flat dropped on 3rd down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a 4th down call. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And the Spartans are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. But get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Michigan State. This offense is still clicking. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw. It's Fox. Gets the ball on Hazen's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback.
Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Southern Cal. There was no catching him that time. And they connect again. That's just been up. Unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game, Kirk.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Final period of play. Is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm a bit surprised they went with play action here on third and such a long distance to gain. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you're asking your quarterback to catch the snap. Now he's got to take his eyes off of the coverage by worrying about a play action, and the result is a sack.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop. And here comes the USC offense back on the field.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Back to pass. It's Fox. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back in motion now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
This time, a completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Receiver in motion now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's foul. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Touchdown, Spartans! Still no answer for this offense.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. His defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Dropping back, it's Fox. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not much on return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback just kneels down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that deep shot is off for a big game.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback will take a knee. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.